Hello, I'm Elif and this is a recap for the final episode of the series Love Undercover, 24 hours after Turkey and before dubbed for TV. Onur holds Ece in his arms, trying to keep her awake, but Ece slowly loses consciousness. Onur wants to tell Ece that he loves her. Just then, Mustafa arrives, opens the door, and Ece and Onur are saved. Onur entrusts Ece to Mustafa and asks Ece to rest. However, when Ece reaches home, she brings a bracelet, the money from which was supposed to help them leave the country. She tells Mustafa, finding Hazar is the only way. She has been looking for this bracelet for years. Mustafa is supposed to convey this information to Hazar. Hazar immediately arranges a meeting with Ece after hearing about the situation. Cihan goes to the hospital to reconcile his relationship with Hazar and see their son. However, before he enters, Hazar leaves the hospital, and Onur follows her. Seeing them, Cihan realizes that Onur was the person Hazar was in love with all along and that she had entered their lives with a plan from the beginning. He explains the situation to Hilal, but Hilal remains unfazed by his words. Ece goes to her meeting with Hazar while, on one side, Onur and on the other, members of his team are lying in wait to arrest Hazar. Shortly after, Hazar comes out, holding a gun to Ece's head, and Onur intervenes. He immediately orders everyone to drop their weapons, and Hazar escapes with Ece. She threatens Ece all the way, intending to escape across the border with her. When they reach the shore, Onur, who has been chasing them all along, catches up with them. Hazar once again points the gun at Ece. However, this time, Ece manages to escape from her and reaches Onur. Hazar shoots her, and Onur hits Hazar back. Onur holds Ece in his arms and desperately tries to get her to open her eyes. There's only a little time left before Kadir reveals everything about Hilal's collaboration with Hazar to Cihan. They contact him and inform him that Hazar has been caught by the police. Cihan is relieved, and Kadir refrains from revealing his information. Ece is taken to the hospital and rushed into the operating room. Onur anxiously waits for her throughout the procedure and finally receives the news that Ece is stable. He rushes to her side and waits for her to wake up. Ece, upon seeing Onur, is relieved and Onur keeps kissing her. Ece apologizes to Onur for what she did, saying, "You trusted me, but I betrayed you." Onur reassures her, saying, "What are you talking about? If we managed to catch Hazar, it was because of you." At night, Ece asks Onur to lie down beside her and shares the story of losing her parents and being left alone. Onur tells her that she is not alone anymore and he will always be there for her. The next morning, Ayla, a police officer, brings Onur his badge and says, "Welcome back to the team." She asks him when he wants to tell Ece that Elif is her sister. Onur, fearing Ece's reaction, says, "I just want to spend the next 24 hours with Ece before telling her. That's all." Onur helps Ece escape from the hospital and takes her home. He prepares breakfast for her and says, "I don't want any secrets between us." He explains the story about his father, revealing, "I was actually looking for my father. I wanted to reach him through Cihan and Hazar." He tells her that his father was an intelligence agent and joined a high-profile mafia group when Onur was a child, but never returned. Onur suspects that his father might have become a powerful mafia figure now. An hour later, someone knocks Onur unconscious. When he regains consciousness, he finds himself unable to move, and his father stands over him. Beyhan informs Onur that a police officer is after them. He gave them a choice, either they buy him off or he finishes his job. When the officer discovered he was Beyhan's son, he couldn't kill him. Beyhan warns Onur, saying, "I came to warn you, and this time, I won't spare your life. You don't know who you're dealing with. Close the case, or your loved ones will pay the price." After Beyhan's departure, Ece finds Onur in his distressed state and becomes terrified. When Onur regains his composure, he explains the situation to Ece, saying, "I can't endanger you." Ece replies, "You can't keep me away from you." Onur's team threatens Hazar with his son and extracts information about Beyhan. They locate his large smuggling warehouse. Onur and his team launch an attack on the warehouse and set it on fire while Beyhan watches everything through security cameras. That night, Onur receives a note from Beyhan that reads, "I know your weakness now." Onur, realizing he's referring to Ece, becomes worried. However, Ece reassures him, saying, "As long as I'm with you, nothing can harm me." The next day, as Cihan is on his way to the company, he realizes his driver is Ali. Ali drugs him and takes him to the office. When Cihan regains consciousness and sees Onur and familiar faces and Hazar, who is their prisoner, he is shocked. Onur informs him that he is a police officer and reviews Cihan's criminal activities. He says, "Either you cooperate with us to catch the big shots, or you go to jail." Cihan agrees to cooperate. He informs Hilal and Morat, who are preparing to go to London, that he has cancelled the trip. In the evening, Ece has invited everyone to Onur's house for dinner. Before others arrive, Onur gives Ece a birthday gift, a beautiful mirror. When everyone is busy eating dinner, Elif arrives at Onur's invitation, and Ece is surprised. Onur says they will talk about an important matter tonight. While everyone is dancing, Beyhan contacts Ayla and says, "Tell Onur he will pay for his actions." A new game is starting. Ayla gets terrified and stares at Onur and Ece, who are dancing together. Ece tells Onur, "I am very happy right now." Onur replies, "I promise you nothing can take our happiness away from us." Thank you for watching, stay tuned for the next episode.